Hello YouTube. Here we are in Lake Arenal. Well, we've left Fortuna, and you know, it's a nice touristy town. There's nothing really about it that made either of us say, hey, like we really want to live here. But we decided to take a little drive around Lake Arenal, and here it is. There's Lake Arenal behind me, and whoa, that is quite something. Check this out.
That's incredible.
Look at this branch that's fallen down.
Those are roots, aren't they?
We're about 15 minutes out of town, but we actually stopped in this village to visit this property that is for sale. I think it's about 4 hectares. No, it's just under 4 acres. And so far we're just kind of getting here and waiting for the owner's family member to come and show us around. And so right now my first impressions are basically telling me that it's maybe okay. It is on the access to this property is on a Servidrumbe, which I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's basically a semi-private road, and the semi-private road actually comes through the neighbor's property. So it goes all the way down here to the main road, and it's all grass, so that's a little bit strange. But here my first impressions are pretty good actually. I have, by the looks of it, a really big mango, no fruit. We also have a pretty old looking breadfruit tree, and it's been chopped off and is regrowing. And I actually think I see a cup of fruit up there. So over here also we have a lime tree, a young coconut tree, and not sure what else. So it's looking good to start. I see on the house there's a bunch of piping, and I don't know if it's water pipes or what, so we'll figure that out. So we're going to check in the house.
8 sheets around.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Huh? There's an old pool. And I think that could come in handy because it's pretty hot here. Here's a neighboring property. It's a field that's being plowed. Mounds. Over here they've got some yucca. And there I can see they're irrigating their field over there, and looks like maybe yarrow or taro growing over there, and obviously the electricity lines. So not my favorite things to see, whether it be like the farmers spraying pesticides or whatever over there, and living close to that electricity tower. I'm not a fan of that, but yeah, it's just a little detail. Alright guys, I told him that I wanted to go visit the woods part of the property, and he was kind of like, there's snakes in there. And apparently there's like 3 or 4 different kinds of snakes, so I insisted that I wanted to go. I don't know, I would like to kind of see a snake, but I don't want to get poisoned. But I do want to see a little bit of this woods. He's basically saying that you would have to, like, yeah, we would have to clean this thing up and make some trails, but I don't know. I kind of want to see a snake. This property is not bad at all. It has a lot of the criteria we expect. A livable house, flat areas to enjoy our space and easily garden, some established fruit trees, a good climate, and easy access. As a bonus, a pool and a solar-powered water system for the house. Unfortunately, half of this property is this steep, deep jungle that we cannot use for any of our projects. So we need to keep looking. Let's go. check it out. It's, what is it? 1 hectare, 4,000 meters. They are cultivating a lot of pineapple and guanabana. And right here, actually, the owner of the land doesn't live here. This is a family on the land living and looking after the property and farming it, obviously. And I forget how much this one was.
Huh?
I forget how much the price.
Oh, now you got, I think 150, but
150,000 US dollars. Come on, Batman. Come on, bud, let's go. Come on, let's go. All right, so we got some fields of pineapple. It's raining. Maybe this would be a water trough if you had some animals. Could make that into a little goat shelter. Actually, I see it's already fenced in, so yeah, you could do some animals in there. Obviously, it's maybe not been really super well taken care of just because the weeds are growing up, but that's okay. Something's always going to be on the ground if you don't mulch it. Here we got fenced area. Yeah, so this property here is definitely an agricultural working farm, focusing on 3 or 4 different crops. Yucca. At the end of this field here is the end of the property. So, aquí el plátano es el propiedad también. Woo! Squishy grass.
yeah, it's like sponge.
Spongy squishy grass. So these are all the fruit trees. Limes.
Lime trees.
Mangoes.
Mandarina.
Y mango.
Mango.
Okay. Y guanábana.
Guanábana. Guayaba.
Guayaba.
La guava también. Está allá, un palo grande.
Okay.
La guava.
Sí. Okay. So,
Papaya.
hay papaya, sí.
Y ahí hay más árboles ahí. Hay un montón de árboles.
Yeah, there's a lot of fruit here.
Yeah.
So the verdict on this property, well, it has some great income producing crops of pineapple, plátano, and yucca. It's totally flat, so we can easily access all of the land. It has a great outdoor little rancho barbecue area. It has a lot of fruit trees around the house, but unfortunately the house was the problem. For the price of the property, we're going to need somewhere that we can actually live in, and this house was far below our standards, so we need to keep looking.